Hello! In this session, we're going to talk about make selling a system too. Everything that we've done ever since from the beginning of the first session, everything was systematic. Everything was done on a step-by-step basis because we are saying marketing is a system. And everything that you do, whether you're doing financing, accounting, HR, those are systems. But marketing is also a system. And this system consists of 7 steps to small business marketing success. If you follow those steps, if you have followed those steps so far, you're on your way to making your business successful. The first and most important step was strategy before tactics. For all the tactics to work, you need to have had a solid strategy. Now, the second one that we've discussed was fill your marketing hourglass. This is where you take your customer slowly but surely into going through your business from the phase of know, like, trust, and then try, buy, repeat until they refer you to other people. This was the idea here, is to find out what are you doing with respect to all those steps, and you start to fill in the gaps in order to complete your full total customer experience that you would like them to have with your business. Then we said publish educational material. You're in the publishing business so long as you are in business. You need to start publishing educational material, telling the client the value that you bring to the marketplace and why they should really deal with you as opposed to dealing with your customers. Step number 4, what we did was create a total web presence, and we talked about the website being the hub. Now, if you don't have a website, you're not in business. So the website is just the hub, and there are so many other platforms which we discussed in that session. You need to basically make use of and capitalize on and build your brand assets on the net for people to find you. Now, step number 5 is to use a lead generation trio. We discussed the advertising, the public relations, and the referral system. All those 3 need to be done together in order for you to generate prospect and customers. Today, we're going to be talking about making selling a system too. And the last session will be live by the calendar. Now, the outline of our session today is lead conversion, discovery, presentation, and new customer kit. Lead conversion. Now, selling system is also a lead conversion. Basically, what you're trying to do here is to convert those prospects into customers. How do you make the selling process? Again, it's a system. Everything has to have a process that is done on a step-by-step basis. Like we said, the process that needs to be improved as you run your business. Marketing is a system. You need to tweak it, improve it, adjust it, see what you can do when it meets the world, when you start meeting more clients. What things do you need to adjust? And you need to start doing the things that work for you and stop the things that are not working for you. As simple as that. In order to dedicate and get more results, you need to focus on the things that are working. And I'd like to repeat, now, the things that I've said right from the beginning. You need to have a commitment to your business, you need to be persistent, and you need to take actions. These are the 3 things that will help you, not just in your business and even in your personal life. I would also suggest for you to block at least 1 hour a day, every day. Block this 1 hour and dedicate it to your marketing. Whether you're going to be making a call to your clients, whether you're going to think of a new content to produce, whether you're going to improve your website, whatever it is, block that 1 hour just for your marketing, because it's such an important aspect of your business. Now, most of the ideas and the things and the techniques that we spoke about, most of them are educational based, because we want to teach people the value and the benefits and how different we are from everybody else. So we need to continue to educate those people, the prospect that we're trying to attract. Now, if you have done all of the things that we've done before in building your system, in building those blocks, the selling part becomes much, much easier. It's really going to save you a lot of time, and it will get you more people to become your customers. Now, what you're trying to do with all of the process that you have done, this particular step is really just leading them into where they want to go. They already know you, like you, and trust you. What we're trying to do here is to help them take the next step and give them more education. Now, we will go through, in the selling system, we have discovery. Discovery is really finding out whether that person that is coming to, who called you, who emailed you, who is basically interested in exploring your product and service, is the right ideal client. Remember what we said in the beginning when we build our strategy, is we need to identify who our ideal client is. So here at this stage, the discovery stage, we want to find out whether that person fits that profile that we have of our clients. This is very, very important. And then determine whether we want to take the next step. Presentation or a seminar is like, this is usually happens when you have a proposal, or you want to present a quote, or you want to go to your client's office and begin to explain the process and begin to educate them in terms of the value that you bring to them. This could be a structured presentation. Now, another step in your selling system is nurturing the sales cycle. Some products takes a long time for you to close. Like, for example, kitchen cabinets. People don't wake up in the morning and decide that they want to have a kitchen cabinet. So what they do is they go through the process of learning what different businesses are offering. This is the time when you are first introduced to this particular prospect to continue to educate them and to provide those touch points that we spoke about in the know, like, and trust, in order for you to get them to the try and buy. For you, this is very important. If someone takes a long time to decide and the sales cycle is longer, you need to continue to educate them at the nurturing phase here of the sales system. Transaction. This is where basically the time where you actually want to close the deal. You are actually now in the process of signing the contract and executing it. This is the time where you actually, sit down and decide who's going to do what you're going to do, and what we're going to do. This is the transaction, the execution of the agreement. The result, review, and proof. See, the job is never done until you actually deliver to the customer, and until not only deliver, they get the benefits from what you have to offer. Now, these are the steps in our selling system: the discovery, the presentation, the nurturing, the transaction, and the result review. What we're going to do here is basically go through some of these steps in more details. Discovery. The key question. This is the time when you're actually starting the relationship with the customer. you get a call, someone emails you, or they are requesting a meeting of some sort. What you're trying to do here, you want to have a process of how to handle this particular introduction. It's very important that you have a series of questions, almost scripted, structured questions, not just for you, but also for members of your team. Get everybody to understand these are the kind of questions that they need to ask everyone who calls, because you want to get answers whether this person is a real fits the ideal client profile that we've built right from the beginning of your strategy. Now, you need to determine what questions they are. You need to know how much do they know about you? Where are they in the marketing hourglass? Do they just know you? How did they hear about you? How did they find out about you? This question is very important because you want to know who is the source of bringing you clients. Is it a referral? Is it an advertisement? What is the tool that is working for you most? This is very important to determine at this point when a customer comes to you, is where did he come from? How did they know about you? This is the time when you are probing, trying to find out whether there is a fit and understand what their problem is and whether you have the solution for that kind of problem. You don't want to be taking customers who are a pain. Simple as that. You don't want to engage with those that are not your ideal clients. Now, you basically also need to understand what is it that they need fixing in their business? What is their problem? What are the issues? And see if there is really a fit between what you have to offer and what their challenges are. This is very important because it gives them an idea that you are a professional and you have a process for this. You decide here whether you go or no go. You take the next step or you don't. This is where you say, I don't think I have a solution for your problem. You need to say no if you can't do it, if you cannot deliver. But obviously, if you decide, and you both decide, you and the customer, that there is a fit, then you go and take the next step. Having a structured approach sends a great message to the market that you are a professional. And this really brings up your credibility and brings you more business. Now, the next step is the meeting. Now that you have discovered through a phone call or through an exchange of emails that this client is a good fit for your business. So the next step, you determine what it is that you want to do. Now, you want to spend time here to understand your prospect even more. It's a pattern interrupt. No one is doing this in your market. Your competitors definitely not doing this. So you are interrupting. You are offering a more professional way of dealing with your customers. This is something that this customer will appreciate. And not only this, they will go out and say, wow, these people are professionals. It's very important to establish that kind of reputation. Even if that person doesn't fit your ideal client, they will appreciate that and they will understand that you're not there for everyone. Your business is not for all. You are very focused and you know exactly the kind of problems that you have solutions for. So this discovery phase is such an important phase, very important, and you need to basically make sure that if you want to take the next step with your clients. The presentation. Presentation here is basically the time where you put your proposal and create that kind of dialogue with your customer. The presentation has a process as well. First of all, you need to understand the problem and the solution. You need to understand what is the issue that is taking place in your